Nicole Scott with BNetTV.com down here in Las Vegas at the Consumer Electronics Show. I'm joined by Phillippe Martineau from inside Contactless. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm fine.
Now, you've got an application that's going to help out the end user and the average consumer make their interaction with their cell phone easier. Can you explain a little bit about what you do?
Sure. The application that we decided to show this morning is about simplifying the keystroke on a phone so that end users don't necessarily have to go through menu learning, and very simple applications like kids sending you an automatic message when you're back home can be achieved by simple proximity of a phone that goes, I need to turn it on first, a phone that goes close to a tag and that proposes to send automatically an SMS to a program number here, so that all you have to do is press OK, and suddenly the parents know that the kid is home. Very simple, very user-friendly. Same kind of applications for calling a taxi, for instance, where you don't want to remember such a number, but you're in a file, you're waiting for it, so you just wave the phone and suddenly it sets a call to that location, and you don't have to enter a complex number. And there's plenty of applications of that sort that changes the way of behaving in front of such a device, because you're no longer navigating by the menus, but just by a gesture. You go close to a point of transaction and something happens. It pops up on the screen, and suddenly a transaction happens.
Now, my phone's a little bit older. This is RFID technology. Is that correct?
It's called NFC for Near Field Communication. It works about less than 10 centimeter distance. The purpose is to really identify which object you want to transact with, as opposed to be a long-range contactless technology.
Now, I know that RFID is in a lot of phones. Is this technology as popular as RFID?
I cannot say that at the moment, because the market has not deployed. This is still standards in the work. We think standardization will end up in 2008, and we anticipate the first commercial rollout in the second half of 2008, first in Asia.
Okay. Now, what phones will this primarily be on? Will it be on primarily smartphones, or will it be on your standard?
As usual, new technology tend to come in high-end phones, but if you think about the kind of applications, we're talking about transport, and this is not the high-end PDA phone. It's everyone that takes the underground that needs to go to some other place. So it's more low-end phones or medium-class phone that it will target in the end.
Okay. Now, how large is the application? How much memory is it going to take up? And is it really processor intensive when you go to actually use it?
No, actually, it's quite simple. You know, contactless needs to happen very quick, a few milliseconds, and you need to go. If you're queuing into the underground, you cannot wait for seconds before it opens the door. So it's very, very short. The applications are mostly about security, being able to identify yourself and communicate the right amount of data, but that's usually very short. And the application resides in multiple locations in the phone, depending on who issues the application. Most of the time it may be in the SIM card for the GSM carriers, but it may be as well into the phone for other kind of applications that are not centric to the carrier.
Fantastic, Phillippe. Thanks so much for taking the time to show me about Inside Contactless.
You're welcome.
This has been Nicole Scott down here at CES in Las Vegas for BNetTV.com.